Now, free-range eggs will be back on supermarket shelves as measures which were introduced to curb bird flu cases are being dropped from today.
Farmers and egg producers have been forced to keep chickens inside since November. That's because of the worst outbreak of avian flu the UK has ever seen. Well, Sarah Rogers is at a farm in North Wales for us this morning. Good morning to you, Sarah. This sounds like good news for farmers this morning.
Absolutely, Dan, and welcome to this lovely rolling countryside here in Conway, where, as you say, that hen lockdown, as it were, has been lifted. Now, you're probably wondering a couple of things. One, well, where are they? And also, why are you wearing that? So there's still a lot of biosecurity in place, even though that has been lifted. So I have to wear this biosecurity overall suit. Also, we're going to do the foot dip. I'm going to do it one at a time, though, because I'm just a bit worried of falling over on TV. OK. So that's all done. And now I can show you these two huge barns behind me where there are 32,000 hens in there, but they're not out yet because it's too early for them. They're actually doing what a lot of our viewers will be doing and having their breakfast. Then they've got to lay that all important egg and then they'll come out a little bit later on. So whilst they're doing that, have a look at this. Free-range chickens haven't been able to roam like this since November. They've been on lockdown to protect them following the UK's largest ever outbreak of bird flu. Today, that housing order has been lifted by the government, meaning some 27 million hens across the UK can flock back to the fields.
So this is the outer disinfection point. Any vehicles, personnel, people that come in here, they stop here, they sign in, they suit up. But biosecurity is still very strict. DEFRA, the Department for the Environment, say although the risk level has been lowered, farmers must remain vigilant. We have a backpack sprayer, go around with a disinfectant and disinfect, and then the gate can be opened and head then down to the poultry unit. We've got animals indoors and outside. This farm in Kendal has been in Graham Wadworth's family for more than 100 years. He's got 16,000 free-range chickens, but he's diversified the business into a family farm park to help pay the bills. So Graham, tell me what we've got here. So we've got a whole range of animals, from horses, donkeys, sheep, goats, pigs, alpacas, llamas, all the way down to rabbits, guinea pigs, ferrets, and a whole lot more. With increasing costs in egg production due to the rising price of feed and energy, this flock could be his last. All in all, we're looking at a situation where we're going to be losing £300 a day, which over the course of 12 months, about 100,000. So for a small family farm like ourselves, that's just unsustainable. So if you were going to decide now whether you were going to have chickens again after these ones go, what are you thinking? Yeah, so the decision now will have to be no, we can't. If everything continues at the moment with the feed price, all the other costs as they are, the egg price not having moved, us losing £300 a day, I think it's an obvious decision. We'll just sit empty. These eggs will end up some 40 miles away in Penrith to be sorted and packed off to retailers. Some 500 million eggs pass through here each year. So we've actually been eating barn eggs for quite some time. Because of the bird flu outbreak, farmers were allowed to keep their chickens inside for 16 weeks. However, last month, that time limit ran out, and you may have noticed these appearing on your free-range egg boxes. However, from today, they can be removed because any eggs coming into here will now be free-range. 58% of the egg market is free-range, and whilst they hardly look in short supply here, if farmers decide not to take on new flocks, it could have a major impact on the market.
Well, no, I mean, if you haven't got eggs, you can't sell them. I can't see how food prices can avoid to go up. There already is massive food inflation in the UK, and it's everything. It's not just eggs, it's everything. But putting up the price of a main ingredient like eggs is adding yet another cost increase to businesses' already full plates. This farm shop and cafe only uses free-range eggs in all of its cooking.
Ultimately, we'll have to pass that on to the consumer because there's more at stake than just the cost to the consumer. We're part of a very big network of local food suppliers, and those businesses need to be viable for the future.
And if menus get pricier, will customers be willing to pay?
If the price went up to support farmers, then I don't think I'd have too much of an issue with it, because being a local person and supporting local farmers is an important thing.
I guess we haven't really thought about it yet. I am scared of general price rise. I haven't looked specifically at the eggs though.
And we always buy free range eggs. I mean, fortunately we can afford them, but if you buy battery eggs or cheap eggs, then yes, I mean, I think everything's going to go up, unfortunately.
So whilst free-range eggs will be back on the shelves for now, the future of the industry is far less certain.
So how important is the egg industry? Well, we eat 13 billion eggs every year, so demand is really high. A little bit later, this is where the hens will be coming out. Those doors will be lifted and they will run straight into the 20-acre field. Now, in terms of calls that you heard in that, VT, about putting the prices up, the British Retail Consortium say that they are constrained by how much additional cost they can pass on to the consumers in this very difficult market. Now, in this case, the egg has come first, but the chicken isn't too far behind. There are predictions that chicken could become as pricey as beef. The Office for National Statistics say that it's gone up around 19-20% over the last 2 years, so some food for thought there. Now, on a lighter note, come back soon and hopefully we will see this free-range flock get their first taste of freedom.
Oh,
Look forward to that.
my goodness, Sarah, thank you so much. It's big news in the studio, all this
Yes.
good news about eggs. You're a big fan of an egg, aren't you?
I do like an egg, yes.
Got an egg club and all
Yes,
that.
yeah, well, and I had a
Which
fried
I'm
egg.
not in.
I had a fried egg sandwich yesterday.
Oh,
With
congratulations.
a Henderson's relish on a fried egg sandwich.
What's that?
Well, it's a Yorkshire thing.
Okay.
But it is available elsewhere. It's a bit like Worcestershire sauce, but better.
Oh, I would have gone for ketchup.
Smells a bit like pickled onion Monster Munch.
Oh.
But you could put it on anything. You could put it in spag bowl,
Okay.
on a steak, on pie, cheese on toast with a bit of hendos on. Oh.
Okay.
Ask anybody in Yorkshire about Henderson's relish.
Okay, I'm going to try it. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll bring
some
I'll
tomorrow.
bring a bottle in.
For breakfast.
Next time we go to bring a bottle gaff, I'll bring some Henderson's relish.
Thanks
with
for
me.
that.